And welcome everybody to episode 5 of the Juicing Room podcast. My name is FC Garrett, and I just watched a man try to kill a piece of grass with some glitter. And of course, my co host.
I am aggro.
Awesome. And just before we get started, as you saw, we want to give a quick tribute to Denise Nixon. Rest in peace. She recently passed away. Dearly missed.
Down below, we'll probably link the GoFundMe for the family, because I believe that they have to raise money for medical bills.
Yeah, and I encourage you, if you do have any spare change, every cent counts.
Indeed.
This woman died very young, 62. That's.
My grandparents are like 62, and I was around 6, so yeah, that's pretty young.
Yeah, considering all the medical advances we have, that's pretty.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, now. How's things? How's things, Aggro?
I got a new job. I now am a pizza delivery boy.
Yes, Aggro is a pizza slut. He gets free pizza. And he can do it. The great thing now is he can do pizza time.
Legally, I can do it legally. And I think the funny part is I have made so much money in tips. I'm very happy.
He's a happy boy. You can finally
have tangible cash.
Yeah, you can finally fund your Godzilla funding for a movie. But anyways, do you want to introduce our first topic?
Sure. Our first topic is history, as usual.
Yes.
However, since this is a special episode for many reasons, we've saved this one for this episode. Ironically, it is episode 5 when we do 05.
Oh yeah, we're going big.
And it's the one that I know the most about, mostly because I watched the documentary stuff and all that fun jazz.
I have some good tidbits as well. So
Indeed.
Yes, I found some incredibly nice stuff.
So yeah, the 2005 transformation is one of the more iconic ones, like 71.
I say it's probably the one that's probably had the biggest influence around the younger people in this community. Like this one probably resonates mostly with the Instagram community. The kind of new DeviantArt community.
There is a definite generational there's definite generational preference.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt about that.
And it's one of the more fascinating ones to study how they did, because first off, this movie had a lot of practical effects, and a very large majority of the 05 expansion was practical, entirely. It was a really fascinating process to see how they achieved it, but it was practical with applied CGI, and that's how the CGI looks pretty good, even though it's 2005. Because about the same time, Star Wars Episode 3 came out, and it was that's some bad CGI.
Yeah, it's funny actually. The people that actually did the CGI were actually Cinesci. They were the people that were put on for the visual effects and CGI.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. And another thing is one of the shots, like Anna Robb, she actually had to wear a facial prosthetic mask. Yep. And the funny thing is, because that was apparently the decision was made so late into the film's production, that's why a lot of this her inflation scene is actually cut from trailers and promotional material.
Yeah. Which I thought they were just hiding it when I was younger. I was so naive. I thought they're like, oh, you got to be secret about it.
They only care about us. This is the only reason the movie's been made. They care about us. You're gonna lure us in.
I remember seeing it for the first time and having in the I saw it only once in the theaters, even though it should have been the second movie I saw twice in theaters. But I remember seeing it and being very confused because I couldn't remember how it worked.
I remember I watched it and I was kind of like, "What the fuck?" Like I kind of just sat there. I was like, When's this fat ass gonna explode?
I was like 5 when it. I was around 5 or 6 when it came out, and when my family told me there was a remake being made, I was very excited. So seeing it was very nice. But I remember watching how they made it. For starters, a lot of the scenes where you see Violet's head, like when she's rolling and stuff, those are scenes taken with Anna Sophia in a harness of some sort.
Yeah, she was in the circular harness, and they were kind of rotating it.
Yeah,
so it was almost like she was in a ball. So that's
Oh yeah, and it was fascinating to watch. And originally they were gonna have it be practical entirely.
Yeah, it was just gonna be a full actual suit for the first kind of half of it.
And there's footage. There's footage of it on the 2-disc special edition, because I think the standard DVD doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But
you know what's also funny, if you've actually ever seen the what was supposed to happen, the actual kind of ideas they had before when they were doing the scene.
Say again.
Did you see the actual stuff before they made the scene, like the screen grabs of what it was meant to look like?
No, I didn't. Why?
Oh no, because they had different versions of it, like different. If you've ever seen them, they're on the Blueberries page.
I'll have to look them up, because that actually sounds really cool.
No, it's weird because they have bubbles coming out of her mouth.
Oh, you mean the concept art? Yeah.
Yeah, the concept art. That's what I mean.
I've seen that. That's actually It's really interesting to look at.
Yeah, it's funny because they have different. They have a different kind of inflation scene entirely. She kind of just inflates and then stumbles around and falls over, and then that's how she just goes into the ball form.
Here's a fun fact about that scene. It uses a track that is not in the. It uses a music track that's not on the actual soundtrack, and the only way to listen to it is on YouTube through a channel that aggravates me at how it exists.
Okay. Have a little rant. We can have rant time.
Okay, it's a tiny. It's not even going to be a rant, really. It's just there's this channel on YouTube named Willy Wonka, and it's got the 05 Willy Wonka as an avatar, and it has uploaded a ton of things from the 2005 movie. And the thing that has aggravated me the most is it uploaded unreleased tracks for music, and I don't know how they have it, because unless it's an official account, which it looks like it kind of might be, there's no reason for them to have the music. There's none.
Well, I suppose you can just be happy that they have it.
Yeah, I am, but I want to know more.
Yeah, it's just gonna be contacting fucking Warner Brothers. Hey, there's this channel on YouTube, and they have these songs. Why do you guys have them?
And they're like, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Sir, who the fuck are you? And why are you asking about a movie that's 14 years old?
Why the fuck not? Oh shit, it'll be 15 years old next year. I wonder if they'll do a re-release.
No, they won't.
Aw, that's upsetting. For DVDs, a nice special edition.
No.
Oh, that's
upsetting. I doubt it. But yeah, that's it. Guys, is there anything else you really want to say about it? Oh, actually, there's one thing. You know what's funny, when they roll it to the tunnel scene, and she's actually bigger than the tunnel. Then the next time we see her, she's somehow in the tunnel. I find that just hilarious. It's is this a glitch? Is this a bug?
I think that's called foreshortening. Fucking.
Yeah, as well as that, I was watching the movie recently, and I found it funny that her actual fate is actually foreshadowed a lot in the actual movie, because obviously she's wearing a blue tracksuit. Then if you watch the tunnel scene, anytime it shows her face, it's blue.
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah, that's some great foreshadowing.
I do have an interesting. It is great. I do have interesting little tidbits about how kind of far-reaching this inspired. When I was 5, when I was around from the ages about 5 to 12, I was obsessed with the movie to an extent. Whenever I had free time, I would look up stuff about it. One of the things that I found that no longer exists, which is very sad to me, is a website called ProBoards, which is a forum site.
Yeah.
There was a role play forum of just things from the movie, and it had a really good story, and it was very, very awesome. But of course, the person who ran it closed it down.
Yeah,
it upsets me.
I'll just do. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you first.
Okay, I'll just do a quick flashbang of just a couple of facts. During the scene, parts of her where she doesn't start turning blue, like, and then after the Grandpa Joe Vietnam flashback bit, if you actually look really closely and do a bit of color correction, you can actually see her, like, the tire starting to sag down a bit.
I think
and then just right after Wonka kind of puts his head back down, if you look really close, you can actually see her body pop out.
That's true. And then one of the more fascinating things is, as opposed to to 1971, the color change is more naturalistic and it's more reminiscent of the color patterns of a blueberry. So there's very much a lot of details thought through this process that they did very rushed. So even though it was like the very final stuff, really, it was like a last minute thing. They really made sure to think of every detail of how this transformation would work. It's a very cinematic thought process.
Yeah, the only thing I really hate about it is the colors in the actual room itself, because it makes it so hard to actually see all the stuff.
I love that scene way too much, and like when I was a kid, I used to like be obsessed with how they made the room look how it looked. Because Tim Burton is a fantastic director and a fantastic person.
I was always in love with how they made the chocolate room, because that's just like that's
all
practical.
Edible.
That's all edible. It's all practical. Like the river that is like just all chocolate. It's proper like real made chocolate.
Like they just add thickening and thinning agents to make it flow and stuff. Like it's.
I know, that's fucking insane. That is.
And then all the squirrels. There's a lot of CGI bits with the squirrels, but a lot of them were trained. That's crazy. Training a bunch of fucking rodents.
Yeah, we're gonna train a bunch of squirrels to like drag this little bitch down a hole.
And if you notice, after the inventing room, there isn't a lot of CGI effects. Pretty much, there are a few. The elevator scenes are the ones with the most effects, because the other rooms, they're pretty much tangible places.
Yeah, and plus you can't really, like, let's be honest, you can't really do a proper elevator without the CGI.
Oh yeah,
like that type of elevator.
Especially
so
I like
hard
with the freaking exploding like candy cannons and stuff, and that was really cool.
Yeah. So I guess that's really all we have for the scene. We're not gonna go through like scene by scene what happens, because
there's no reason for it, but it definitely has taken a lot of inspiration and given it to people. There've been a couple TMC clips, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there's
hundreds of artists.
Oh yeah, of course. Myself and Jingle Bell Rock, we started the 2005 sequence, and made that a thing for a while. And also her mother looks like a complete psychopath in that movie, so that's just.
And if you want to do some like PSA for all them people who want to prevent making stuff that caters to predators, because that's a problem. That's been a problem. Scarlet is literally just a clone of Violet, so just do that.
Yeah, more Scarlet stuff would be very appreciative.
Don't do the kid. Don't.
If you're gonna do no, don't do that. If you're gonna use an 05 body, modify it. Myself and Jingle have modified it before. We've made it look pretty good.
You can use it as an overlay. Just don't fucking make Anna Sophia was a kid in that movie. Don't use Anna Sophia when she is that age. Like you can, like Missy Pyle is an attractive woman, and you can definitely do it.
And she's replied to a sequence of her being made, so you could get lucky.
True. Missy Pyle has had a lot of fun with things, so.
Yeah, but she's a nut job anyway, so. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, she's just crazy.
Yeah, so I guess that brings us to our featured artist, which is Blueberryverse.
Indeed.
Who just recently made their return, thankfully, with a Captain Marvel image, which looks amazing.
Indeed. Amazing. I need to pull up their account on my phone here really quickly. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'll talk. I think Blueberryverse he probably is one of the newer artists, because I would consider myself and like people like Jingle and Love and Ripe to be in like kind of new era, but like people like Berryverse and others would be kind of like new, if that makes any sense. But I think Berryverse is probably more noticeable for his videos, which started off like pretty decently, but like they've gotten so good.
Yeah, good. And he's gotten very creative and stuff. Absolutely.
Like there's some stuff like that he does, it's fucking. I'm like, how the fuck does he even make that shit? Like it looks so goddamn good as well.
I like how he does puffy cheeks in the base images he has, and I need to watch his videos more just to get a feel of how they work. But I've seen a couple of them, and they're actually very, very well done.
Yeah. I love the Gal Gadot one just because it's Gal Gadot, and I think the one that kind of really got his channel started was the Black Widow Scarlett Johansson one.
Indeed, that one was very well done. The only thing that really needed to happen was a different background, but the more you work on it, the more you'll get to do that. So it's still very well done.
As well as that, he has a Harley Quinn one, a MJ one from the Spider-Man game, which was a shocker. I never thought I'd see that.
Spider-Man what?
The new Spider-Man game from PS4, the one that came out like last year, I think.
Oh, right.
And then the one he made, his latest one was Lily Collins, which was just shows how amazing his one is.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of texture, a lot of shading, a lot of good. It's good shit.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's just recently come back, so he's probably gonna be working on new videos.
Some love.
Yes, send this man your money. No, I'm kidding. Well, if you want, go ahead, but send him some love. Send him some love and kindness, and he will give you the videos.
What did you say you were kidding to? Because it cut out on my end, so I don't know if it recorded.
Wait, kidding for what?
You said no, I'm kidding.
I said send him your money if you want.
Which honestly, if he does open up commissions or stuff, do that.
Oh yeah, that's if he opened commissions up, he could make himself a nice handy book.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure given more content or given more content ideas and stuff, that he would really enjoy it.
Now, if we can get more artists like Blueberryverse, that would be really fucking great.
People who can work with images and make them and actually like change them, because what we have a lot of drawn art, which is good. We have a lot of base morph art. We need to have people who can take images and change them, and I've seen a lot of people do this, so it's starting to really take off.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and
so it's interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I think definitely he kind of fits our kind of new versions of artists.
Yeah,
I'm gonna sound like an absolute dope for saying that. New. Sounds like I'm stuttering or something.
We definitely have generations and eras of art, so that's very good.
I'm like a blade machine gun.
Only shoot news. No. Now I have to do something with that. Oh my god.
Yes. Okay, so Agro, do you want to introduce our next topic?
All right. Topic. Well, first off, our next topic is a conversation or just a listing of things.
Yeah.
And this topic is celebs who might have an inflation kink or might just have something like that.
Yeah. I know this has been something that you've been dying to talk about for many, many years.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I've had speculation about like a lot of the time.
So I know the first name you're gonna already say, so just throw it out.
It's Katy Perry.
Yeah.
There is that fucking commercial, which if that wasn't her entirely, that was some creative director, and she just was on board with it.
If you take a look at one of her birthdays is a Wonka team's birthday, and the only character on her cake is Voida,
which is
amazing as well.
Which is amazing. One of the things that I've noticed about Katie over the years is that she likes the color blue a lot.
Yeah,
and she definitely likes just vibrant colors. And her California Girls video was just a Candyland sort of thing. That just it was just it's fascinating to watch what she definitely the vibe she gives off about this, because she has some sort of interest in certain things.
And plus she's done like other kinks as well. Like she did a Giantness commercial, and I think she did some other commercial for something else.
There's the Plumpify one, which had
there's
latex
the Plumpify
inflation.
one.
There's
one for like eyeliner, which is a Giantness one.
Yeah, she did a lot of commercials, and I don't remember what else she did. I know that she has she's very good at bringing sexual tension, or sexual allure to certain topics or certain things.
Yeah. She seems to love food a lot.
Oompa loompa doompah-dee-doo, I've got a perfect puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doompah-dee-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Because like, you have the Candyland one. You have one of her videos where she's sitting inside a fucking bowl of soup. So
that is definitely some form of vor thing. I'm calling it now.
Like it's considering that she was served on a plate to a bunch of
fucking
pimps.
Veggies.
Yeah. Veggies and pimps. But she definitely has some. And like even that like Ex-Master David, he made a kind of like fat morph of her, and she reposted it.
Yeah, which is
in a positive way.
It's fascinating to watch how our community sometimes spills into the real world. Thanks, I think, to that and a couple other things, Ex-Master David got pointed out to be a body positive artist, and sometimes I wonder, just do that just to publicize some of these things. But it's very fascinating to watch people like that. There are others that we need to talk about as well who might have it.
Go ahead. So we've talked about Katie, and we've given our evidence.
Yeah, there's Alexandra Daddario, which is hers is a little more enigmatic, at least in my.
It's a bit weird. It's a one-off thing, but it's like you never know. The kind of reaction is a bit.
The reaction itself is enigmatic. It can mean several things.
Of course, do you want to read off the reaction?
Essentially, it is a picture of the 71 scene, and Alexandra on her Instagram story posted that, and with the text, I mean, come on. That was the text, by the way. That wasn't me just saying, I mean, come on.
Yeah, no, that was actual. The line was, come on. Now, you can interpret that many different ways. I mean, like, you could say like, oh come on, like this is stupid, or oh come on, I wish this was me, or come on, this is the wrong time to show this scene, because
And Miss Daddario is quite a fascinating character as a person. She's kind of quirky.
She got big titties.
Yes, that's what quirky means. That's what it means, SB.
That's all that matters. Oh great, I'm gonna get attacked by women. Don't hurt me, women. I'm sorry.
All right. I can't think of anybody else at the top of my head. I'm kind of drawing blanks. Do you have any?
Maybe Missy Pyle might have one, because it's concerned that she reacted positively. she's a
If she
nutshell
doesn't
herself.
have it, she'd be willing to just play around with it, which is really funny.
Yeah. I mean, you have to kind of take into consideration for maybe some of the actresses who played it. Like, I know last year, As the Favorite Up kind of made a return to it with the whole Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah, and she had a lot of fun making the scene, so it's not far-fetched to say that she doesn't have fond memories of it and maybe some associations with it. It's really fascinating to see the psychology of this kink sort of come to the forefront.
Yeah. Plus, maybe Mila Kunis has it as well, because we talked about it in the last podcast, in one of the podcasts, how she enjoyed.
Oh yeah,
she enjoys pies, like every normal woman.
As much as I would love to say it, I don't think Selena Gomez has one. I think she might have a latex thing, but I don't think she has inflation, which is upsetting, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, I wish Ariana Grande had it, because she's such a perfect fighter.
She definitely has the drive to enjoy stuff, so that's good.
Yeah, if only.
It's Marvel What If, but real life. Oh god, I sound like the fucking weirdest
It's
nerd.
only real life. It's only real life, guys. We got to watch What If. Thanks for giving me an idea, though. Really appreciate that. Wink, wink.
No, I did not give you an idea.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay.
You should be happy. You gave me an
happy.
idea.
All right. And and if there are any more celebs, please let us know. B-list, A-list, D-list, Barry
Z
B. Benson
list,
list,
XYZ list, Berry list.
Oh, that's right. You say Z like Z.
Z, yeah. That's how Europeans say Z.
I forgot that's how you say it. You also say zebra.
Yeah, zebra.
Zebra in accounting.
No, actually, well, I would say zebra instead of zebra.
But zebra in accounting.
Yeah, well, zebra. Doesn't matter. Tomato.
Comment below. Who do you think most has the kink? Also, give your theory on who also has the kink. And don't give. Oh, Lady Gaga has something. I know she.
Oh
has
yeah, definitely.
Pregnancy. She has a pregnancy kink. But I know she has something.
She probably has. She probably has a weight gain kink as well.
She has a lot of things.
She did make a whole video where she just like played with cake. So
that's true. Comment
but
below.
Then again,
who do you think has the kink?
remember, it could be anyone. It could be you. You never know. It could be you.
Which is it's fascinating to look at this because normal people and famous people and us, because we're not normal people. We are normal people. I'm joking.
No, you're not normal. You can't.
There's a reason why I'm not normal though.
Godzilla Berry. There you go.
I'm not normal because I made a picture of Chloe Grace Moretz really fucked up. Okay. But I'm not normal for several reasons. However, when we're talking about this kind of kink, it's a very normalized thing. A lot of people don't realize this, but like this kind of stuff is
softcore at best.
It's very much something that a lot of people will have inclinations or positive associations with. The people who don't.
Yeah, it's like if you said that to someone, it's like, oh, that's cool, but it's not like someone goes, oh, I have a foot fetish, and they're like, get the fuck away from me, motherfucker.
Here's the problem. This will sort of transition into the next segment after the interview. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to give a little sneak peek, but a lot of the time kinks tend to be very hard to talk about because, especially in America and in the broader West, because there's a puritanical existence about certain things, especially in America. This is one of those kinks that is easier to talk about and easier to communicate with, but a lot of people don't, because a lot of people are scared to, because...
Oh, by the way, sorry to interrupt you, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm a cunt. I want to give a big shout out to Rock and Brews. Make sure to visit
Oh, that's
Rock
right.
You
can do that.
Yeah. Make sure to visit Rock and Brews. Get yourself some lovely food. All their food is organically made, and it's made on the day.
Video, by the way. He just really likes the food.
Not sponsored. they treated me well in America, so I'm gonna treat them well by putting
I'm
them on
very
the Food
fascinated
Podcast.
because I want to go to Florida now again, and I technically can because my girlfriend lives in the South.
See, the thing is, this whole Rock and Blues, it's a restaurant a company that's been out since 2012, but down in Florida in the Kissimmee area, they last year I believe they opened up a new area called Margaritaville, and it's like a whole kind of like new shopping center area with a water park beside it, new housing estate, and Rock and Blues is one of the new places there, and honest to God, it's such a fucking amazing place. Like, you go there and they have everything rock and roll, and half the restaurant is inside, and the other half is outside. And the outside part actually has like a bunch of pool tables where you can play pool while you're waiting for your food or waiting for a seat. There's dodgeball, like big massive
Fucking dodgeball! I can't remember you telling me about dodgeball.
There's dodgeball. I forgot. There's a dodgeball and volleyball place where you can have about 40 or 50 people playing. You know, while you're waiting for your food.
I'll tell you.
As well as that, they also have a live performances by a bunch of bands. And
nice
I think
place.
I mentioned, yeah, it's such a beautiful place, and of course, the food there is very 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 nice. It's cheap enough, like, and the waiters, honest to God, they are the hardest working waiters I've ever seen in a restaurant. They're the kindest. They run around from place to place, and usually if you go to a restaurant and the waiter drops something, they're really embarrassed. Yeah,
kind of.
yeah. Well, see, if an employee drops a glass, they chant, "Oh fuck," and everybody goes, "Hey!" and they do it with a big smile, and they just treat you so nicely, and make sure to get yourself a 16-inch pizza like myself and eat it by yourself. And
that reminds me of my job.
Yeah,
16-inch pizzas are fun.
Oh yeah, and make sure to tell them SB sent you.
They won't know who that is, but they'll be like, "Great."
Yeah, God, she, as well as that, my girl, she absolutely fucking loved the food as well.
Florida
and the food is it's organically made. There's no shit. There's no fucking bullshit artifacts or whatever. Artifacts. Great job, SB. There's no additives or any bullshit. Take a shot every time SB fucks up. I'll have you drunk by the end of this episode.
Take a fucking sip because you get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, but the thing is, with the actual food itself, it's made on the day. It's organically made. It's all their sauces, all their pizzas, all their fish, chicken made in the morning, and anything that's not eaten in the day is donated to charity. So
It reminds me. You said pizza and stuff. I finally made myself a pizza dog.
Ah, the legendary pizza dog. Now,
it was good. It was not bad. It was tasty.
Yeah. Now, Zane, would you care to explain what a legendary pizza dog is?
It is quite literally just a hot dog wrapped in pizza.
Yes, you get a pizza slice and you wrap it around the hot dog. You cover it in more cheese, and it's a delicacy we have here in Ireland in only 3 places. 3 places. I usually get one before I go to college, whenever I ever feel like shit. So
there are certain foods that bring up the mood. That would definitely be one.
Oh, it fucking does. Trust me. If there's a class I really don't want to go to or a tutorial, I'll just get one of those and I'll be fucking happy as day. I'll be like
happy
a new
as
man.
A clam.
I'll be like a baby sucking on tits.
All right. Well, our next segment we have pre-recorded as usual. It is an interview.
We actually recorded it in America. In America.
Yes, it was while SB was still down here in Florida. It was very fun. It was very interesting, and it was very. If you notice the aesthetic of the episode, it is a very Always Sunny in Philadelphia vibe. So
yeah. Plus, we record in a jacuzzi.
You fuckers did. I don't have a fucking jacuzzi. I'm poor.
You poor fuck. You poor fuck. Poor bastard.
Well, it was very interesting to talk to the person we interviewed, because I'm going to keep it secret until we fucking interview them.
Oh yeah, wait till you see it. This
It's very
is
fun.
the
They're very fun people.
This is the greatest interview we've done this podcast.
So
Other
far.
4 put to shame. No offense, guys and gal.
Oh, they were nice fucking interviews too.
They
Don't
were
fucking
nice.
shame them.
No, that's why I said no shame. But this one blows the tits off, blows the arses up. It's a fucking
Literally,
amazing.
quite literally. God damn it.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
We're gonna let you enjoy it and listen to it now.
All right.
And welcome back. Here is our special interview that we've been building up for the past 5 weeks. Not 5 weeks, 5 episodes. Fuck, I've already fucked up. 5 episodes, goddamn.
Every time. Every
fucking time. Professional. We have the Lord of Lagginess, Riddlercorps, and we have the berry goddess herself, Candii, here.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
just a subtle. Oh,
Just
hi.
the silence. All right.
We all know what we came for.
All right. Essentially, this is going to be fun. I don't have any questions prepared like I usually do. Obviously.
You never have any questions prepared, okay?
I wing it, okay? You don't wing it.
No, I do wing it.
That's
I
terrifying.
Are you
wing
hoping?
every single episode.
Are
I
you
wing
just
every
like
single episode.
Are you just like hoping I say something like I was doing the other night, where I was just like one thing after another?
No, this is basically how it goes.
Pretty much, yeah. We just wing it.
We're so professional that we're so professional that we've been asked by NPR to do a segment. We haven't.
Oh, very nice.
We
Very
haven't.
nice.
Lying, straight up lying.
Yeah.
All right, so SB, you're first. You get to do the first question.
I get the founders. Okay, so this one obviously is for Corpse. What kind of got you started in this community? What has started this kink off for you?
What? Sorry, I think we're cutting out a little bit. Ready for Wi-Fi. What was the question?
The question was, what kind of got you started in this kink, and what community is what got your thing? What got your spices bubbling?
What got me started? Well, one night, I decided to come clean to my girlfriend about everything. And then she yelled at me for 2 hours. And then about a week later, I had Sassy Viper before I knew they were Sassy Viper morph stuff. And now here we are with her permission. And
sweet.
now here we are, I guess.
Here we are.
But if you want to go further than back with some sort of Freudian psychology shit, I don't know. I blame cartoons.
No, you blame rap. You blame rap and video games.
Yeah. I blame rave music and video games.
God, fucking damn it!
You're a true politician.
One?
A true politician, for sure.
Oh shit. Okay. My question is, what are your inspirations for your basic content or what you do? Like, what is something that you derive inspiration from, both inside and outside of the kink?
Where do we draw inspiration from? What do you think? Because for me, I just kind of.
Well, a lot of our work have been from like our minds, like just creative ideas. Like for example, when I did the bubblegum like breast expansion video, I mean, I just kind of made up that stuff. Same with the Harry Potter, like all of these ideas and these morphs, like they kind of just come to us. So we kind of just draw our inspiration from creativity, I think, and our own like personalities.
She said a much nicer, more eloquent way of what I was gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I just pull it out of my ass.
Well, you just wing it.
Yeah.
You say fuck this script, wing it.
I straight up just pull everything out of my ass for the most part. No gerbils though.
Shit.
No gerbils were harmed in making of episode 5 of this podcast.
Not yet.
Fuck you, Peter.
Yeah.
then cuts away to a gerbil running a massively strenuous course.
Well, there's your gifts, aggro, to put in. You know, if you want to put a
I'm
cutaway
not gonna cut away in this one. I can't. It's special. Okay. I might cut away. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Okay. Okay, Candy. I'll give you a question. How do you physically get yourself psyched to get into the character in these videos? Like, what do you do to get into character?
I think that I kind of like take a moment, like take 5 minutes of just like silence and just thinking of like the character that I'm trying to be. And then I just kind of become her. And I've had experience in the past. I was in a theater group.
You were kangaroo number 5.
And bush number 2. And the background dancer to
Such
many
high
other
achievements.
No, but really though, I mean, I do enjoy acting, and although like I was seen more of as in like an extra during school, not really had like a main part, like it's still acting. So I feel like that's helped me too.
Yeah, I think that would definitely come across in any clip. Any of us watching, you are incredibly good at acting, in my opinion.
Thank you.
I definitely convey that as well.
Yeah.
But think of all right, so I don't usually get into the politics of the community here, mostly because this is supposed to be a non-biased podcast with a non-biased setting. However,
non-biased.
Non-biased what?
Hmm?
You said non-biased what?
Yeah, just
you cut out.
No bias.
The only bias we have is towards general, no-nos. What is something that you feel like needs to be brought up more that isn't brought up or talked about community-wise? Either one of you. Riddler maybe more, but I mostly just because I guess that he would be more innately tied to it.
Wait, are you talking about like in today's society?
No, more just in this community right now.
More just this, like, in the community. Like, I think like something that needs more, that might need to be addressed more, like from what you've seen.
Well, outside of the community, yes, it's definitely needs to be addressed. But in the community, well, I know exactly that all my number 1 fans who can't stop talking about me are instantly gonna get on my ass when I say this. But can we stop fucking morphing pics of children?
Yes, please.
We definitely got into that, I think, in the last episode.
I think I
said before that.
I think we talked about an episode or 3 or 4.
Or both. We got into a lot of rants in episode 4, which I apologize for profusely. After a point, it just went to shit, and it was fun. It was really weird. But honestly, that seems to be a large sentiment shared by a lot of people. And a lot of people have an opposition to that, which is kind of jarring to me.
Yeah, it's pathetic. It's pretty shitty, to be honest.
That being said, what's something you don't see commonly that you want to see more of, since that's the inverse of this question technically?
Ritual sacrifice.
Well, that's
just straight up getting rid, just fucking taking a virgin to a volcano. Got it. Fuck, right, man. So Missouri doesn't have any of those.
That's a future clip we can expect.
Oh my god, that's.
Hey, demonic possession. We can do that for one. Oh, you don't want it? Scary. Okay.
Spooky.
I don't think you want to ritually sacrifice Candii. I don't think that would be a wise idea.
But no, seriously, what I would want to see more of is I don't know. What do you think? Is that a good burger?
Yeah, I'm eating a burger right now. But I don't know. I mean, I kind of feel like this community has more men than women. And I kind of would like to see more women like rise up to modeling and more and just like showing that confidence level that maybe I show.
So more people like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. More
I'd
people,
love
but
more
that's great
friends.
though.
Friends.
That's great though. More people like Candii would actually benefit this community a hell of a lot. So, if you're,
100%.
get 'em
Yeah,
out.
it's always because it's like, like in a way, how are we supposed to get better if there's like no one to compete with too? Whether it's friendly or like serious competition, it's always like
Or not even compete. Like, I would love to do like a collab with like
even
another like woman or a couple.
Yeah, like a collab a collab for us is literally her just putting on a wig and pretending to be someone else.
Yeah, I say you could probably do a collab with yourself.
Honestly,
that would
definitely.
be the funniest thing.
I think that's also known as dissociative identity disorder. So
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that there is a problem of confidence just generally that leads to people doing and not doing certain things. Greater sense of, acceptance amongst yourselves and acceptance amongst each other would definitely help. And
also, if I may interject really fast, we also the right people need to have the confidence. People that have confidence like Candii, not the people that make 3 circles on Microsoft Paint and call it a masterpiece.
did you just reference Disney?
I made art.
Because honestly, 3 circles on Microsoft Paint immediately made me think of Disney. I'm watching too much Lindsay Ellis. I'm just watching too much Lindsay Ellis. She's talked about Disney for like way too long.
I'm falling.
But
off the seat.
Generally speaking, your sentiment's shared, Candii. So I don't blame you in that regard.
What was that?
The sentiment that she spoke of is shared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Candii can lead the way for female empowerment in this community. You go, girl.
I honestly now want to get a clip from My Gym Partner's a Monkey, where Jake the Spider Monkey was talking about that like really popular music group, Girl Power, and he says "Girl Power."
Yeah.
I love that show, way too much.
Girl power. Ooh.
But no, okay, your turn, SP.
Okay, shit. Right, let me think for a sec. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna be stumped for once. What is this? Fuck. Okay, so we know you have current projects. Obviously, you're working on the revamp of Bizarre Adventures, and which half is going to charity. Let's make sure to mention that because a lot of people seem to forget about that. And another thing is obviously like just some Patreon stuff that came out a while ago. So what would you be interested in, say, like thing like other comics like Beach Blanket or other kind of famous, well-known scenes or something like that?
They're asking if you want to reboot like anything else. To be fair, I don't think I've actually showed her any other ones besides like this nice little one featuring Princess Jasmine. But besides that one, I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, well, she's shaking her head. She hasn't seen anything else.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, the only one that I've seen was the Princess Jasmine, which gave me the idea of doing like a princess, like a morph, which I feel like I would be a pretty good Belle. I think I talked to you guys about this recently too. So, yeah, I mean, I would do that, like a princess.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
I think a great one would be like a more kind of like a more like kind of newer version of Beach Blanket in a way.
That'd be nice.
I think you guys would rock that.
I know for a fact that quite a lot of people would like the princess one, especially if it started hinging more on the Disney style as opposed to just general princess. But that'd still be fun, and people would be appealed to that.
I would dig that. I think that'd be an awesome clip.
What do you guys think if I did like a slutty princess, or do you think that wouldn't?
No, there could definitely be 2 versions. There could be the one for the people who really just like the concept, and then one for the people who really want to just do the go for what your idea was, because this community, as tiny as it seems, has a wide range of interests and a wide market to cast your net in.
You did one for the normies and one for the freaks.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh shit. Honestly, there's quite a lot that you could do. I wouldn't limit yourself to just one or two different ideas. I would definitely experiment with all that you can.
Yeah.
Also, just for anyone who's actually just to make this interview extra special, Riddler here in a jacuzzi at our request.
What was that?
That's cool.
Wait, what?
Use a jacuzzi to make this interview even better than it already was going to be. Shh! Make us look good, damn it!
Duck and cover. Be sure and remember what Bert the Turtle just did, friends, because every one of us must remember to do the same thing. That's what this film is all about. Duck and cover. This is an official civil defense film produced in cooperation with the Federal Civil Defense Administration and in consultation with the Safety Commission of the National Education Association.
Hello, we're back.
Hello.
Hello, please don't sing the song.
Go on. Actually, let's sing the song for all.
I'm not going to sing the song. I'm not going to sing the song.
Come on, Agro, we're going to sing the song.
I was singing
The horrible song that I bleep that Riddler knows the entire lyrics to. My God.
Oh, you're talking about the Glub 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 Glub?
God damn it.
Yes.
No,
go ahead.
please, God, no.
Let's do it. Come on.
You know what?
It's special. We're in America. I'm in America. We're in. I'm not in a jacuzzi.
For once, I'm
not cool.
No.
Not even on my.
I have won.
Treat.
I have won.
He
At least not right.
The Irishman.
Not right now. I'll give you one tomorrow that you could just add in towards the end of the clip.
It's the fucking credit song.
Okay, yes, that'll
Oh,
work.
Jesus Christ. Also, any slip-ups, I will cut. Any bleeps, I will cut. This technical difficulty shit, I will both splice to be funny somehow, or I'll just cut away to, like, technical difficulties.
Okay.
Whatever works.
I'm professional. I'm not professional. This is so
You're not
amateur.
professional.
I admit 80s commercials are the literal fucking space occupier that I have. Okay?
I'm a potato, so what can you expect?
You could be a clock. This interview is going great, actually. I'm actually genuinely, like, happy how this is going.
Yes. Okay.
Do you guys have other
Do you
questions?
have any other questions?
Do you have any, Agro, or?
Well, okay. We did a few test questions to brace for it, but what is some like far-flung, crazy future content that you have, if you have any?
Can you spill the beans?
I might have mentioned this before, but I really want to do like a Candyland, like expansion theme.
Like the board game, right?
That would actually be really cute.
Yeah, like the
Cute
board
and fun.
game.
Oh, I like that. That sounds good.
I want to do one like that.
Oh my God! Did you guys have the video, the computer game, Candyland?
That computer game was the
There
shit.
was a computer game for Candyland?
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
like,
there
when
was.
you
Yeah,
got,
it was.
Why am I
awesome.
just hearing
like
this?
When you so when you got to like the peppermint forest, you had to find like the
The
little
chocolate
animals.
swamp.
Yeah, no, it was molasses.
Oh, molasses.
And then when you got to like the frosting place, it was like a giant coloring book. And then the end of it, like you got to like load up the fucking candy shop with like so much fucking candy.
There were so many jars of candy.
God almighty.
Oh my God, there was
So it was Candy Crush before Candy Crush.
No, it wasn't Candy Crush.
No,
it was like a
Candy
point.
I know it
was
wasn't Candy Crush, but it was the Candyland.
It was a point and click adventure game for the ages of 3 to 6 years old.
For those of you who are a little younger, it's similar to the SpongeBob ones.
There was the only point and click game I had as a child was a Roly Poly Oly one.
Hell yeah, Roly Poly Oly.
Search for Spot.
The only point and click game I ever had was Pin the Bastard, and that was just
But no,
clicking on a bunch of British people.
What the fuck?
If there's any content I wanted to make, I wanted to do like Because the Harry Potter one was like my idea because I'm obsessed with that shit. So
One
I
time.
couldn't fucking tell.
Do you guys want to know a fun fact about that?
Sure.
Piss.
So I had these wands.
Oh, shut up! Everyone knows I have my wand collection.
And he got them
You have a wand collection?
I have
several. He has a wand collection.
I only have one wand, and it's not the one I want. How the fuck do you have a collection? They're like $30.
Okay.
Hold on, listen.
No, listen.
Hold on.
Okay,
Let me just tell you about my collection really fast. I have
Okay.
Slughorns. I have Snapes. I have 2 Death Eaters. I have Voldemort.
Okay.
I have Lucius Malfoy's cane. So it's like a
So he
walking
has
stick,
those
and you
ones,
can like
basically.
take it out, and it's like the
Okay, so listen. So knowing this, I asked him, I was like, hey, can I use one of these for the video? And he's like, no, because you're going to break it. And I'm like, no, please. Like, I want to make it look real. So he's like, okay, but be very, very careful with it.
So she picked my favorite one
So
and broke it.
I picked his favorite one, and I actually ended up dropping it. And he wasn't around. So I tried to hide it, and like I held my hand over the part that cracked off for the whole video. And
And she still owes me a wand.
And then at the end, he was like, "Let me see the wand," and I was like, "Oh no, I'll put it away for you." He's like, "No, let me see it. I'll put it away because I don't want you to break it." I'm like, "No, give me the box. I'll put it away." And then he found out. So now I owe him like an $80 wand.
$80.
I can imagine the manly tears came out.
He was
His little
so mad, you
heart broke.
guys.
It was my favorite one.
He was so mad.
$80.
$60.
It's a stick.
$60.
Okay, apparently it was 60, but 60 and 80 still expensive, and I don't want to pay that.
I totally
piece of fucking
understand
wood.
that. Not even wood, they're plastic.
Yeah, but I paid it.
And you don't even do anything with the wand. You
You
don't stick it up. You don't do anything.
Have you tried? Have you attempted?
I'm going to... no, fuck, I'll bleep it. Candii, I'm going to bleep what you just said a specific way, so it sounds even funnier.
Okay.
Expandus, bangdus.
Oh my god, I don't know how...
Anus expandus.
That is prolapses the anus. Why would you do that?
Oh my fucking god.
Anus vitriolis.
Holy shit.
Patronus Banus.
Okay, but no, like going back to it, I probably just want to make more like movie parody ones because parody laws protect my ass.
They protect
They
my
obviously protect wood rockets, so I guarantee you're fine.
Okay.
No DMCA is going to be like... The only DMCA that you should really worry about is Disney, and even then, they're not going to go for porn. Ace porn.
Probably not, because there's still plenty of Disney porn.
The stuff that you make when you fucking work with Disney is their property. You can't... So there's just a ton of porn.
It's
that's
like
a fun story.
when you steal sweets from a fat kid. They're like, no, it's mine.
All right.
Do you have experience with stealing candy from a fat kid?
When I was one, yes.
Okay. What did you do?
What do you mean? What did I do?
You still what? You were one, and you still... That's mean. You were a mean kid.
Yeah, I was a cunt. Well, he was
the meanest thing I did when I was like 5. Okay, that's fair because you're Irish. But like, the meanest thing I did when I was like 5 was like just take a little magnetic spider made out of pipe cleaners and a pom pom and hit someone with it. And I got in trouble for it, and I was afraid of authority from then on.
Stop putting that finger there.
Oh, the meanest thing I ever did was rip someone's ear off.
What the?
Rip someone's ear off, Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
Didn't a famous painter do that
I'm
as
not
well?
joking.
Van Gogh.
I literally Mike Tyson someone's ear off.
Van Gogh sliced his ear off.
I'm going to be completely honest with you. SB, this has made me terrified of you. You may be afraid of planes and cars, but that just means you're a threat on land.
Oh, and roller coasters.
You're afraid of... Okay. Okay. You're just my friend, Zach. Okay.
Hi, Zach.
At this point, I refuse to believe you two are separate people.
Hi, Zach.
You clearly have 2 separate lives and 2 separate voices, but you're the same person. I feel like we should just have a story time now. Just an extra story time segment. I don't know. This is fun.
Angel of music, love, blah, blah, blah.
Sorry, I saw Phantom last week. It was like really good.
That was your justification.
No, Phantom.
That was your qualifying.
Change your life. Phantom will change your life.
Hold on. She's on the other side of the jacuzzi right now, so I'm gonna say this really fast. She thinks fucking Mamma Mia and Book of Mormon's better than Phantom. I don't know how fucking she does that. Like, I don't know how to compare plays.
I just go to
no.
plays.
Mama,
I just
Mamma
watch
Mia
plays.
is dog
Oh
shit.
my god, I'm so confused.
No, sorry, Mamma Mia is dog shit. Okay, I don't care what
Mamma
anyone says.
Mia, here I go again. This is an ABBA song. Copyright strike.
Damn it,
what
stop farting in
did
the
you
film.
say about Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia
Mamma
is
Mia.
dog shit.
This is shit again. My,
I
can't
love
believe
Mamma
people
Mia.
watch this.
To be fair,
No,
the second one might not be as good as the first one.
compared to Mamma
The second one's literally just the second one is literally just the first one, just 50 years earlier.
Wait, hold the train. They made the second one?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
You should go see it.
It's literally, if you've seen the first one, you've seen the second one. It's like the exact same song. It's the exact same fucking plot.
Well, it's
just with the mom.
From what I've heard, it is literally just the wine mom's fantasy. It's just that.
Well, no,
The
it's not the white mom's
fantasy.
No, wine mom, not white mom. Wine with.
a wine mom's fantasy.
My God, you guys, fucking shit, man.
Do not take the Lord's name in vain.
You guys should watch it. It's on 123 Movie.
Okay.
Oh my God, Candii, stop promoting goddamn websites.
I'm showing her Jesus Christ Superstar right now. We're like a solid 15 minutes in, but so far she's a fan.
I need to watch The Producers again. We're basically just now having a play segment. Hey, you know what this could be?
What could this be, Aggro? What could
this could be a theatrical review.
We could just talk about the plays. We could just cover 2 bases in an episode. We could do it.
Dude, why are you talking like a
Why are you talking like someone hit you in the balls?
well, I was gonna say, why are you talking like a salon owner from the South, but I guess that works too.
Salon owner from the South.
Oh,
Excuse me. I'll have you know that salon owners from the South are extreme racist and terrifying.
Okay, look, he comes from Mississippi, okay?
I come from Missouri,
do
fucker.
not put your finger in my butt.
Whatever, misery. They don't have balls there.
Or your toe.
What is happening right now? This I've completely lost control of this podcast.
She's reaching her leg from the other side of the jacuzzi to try and shove her big toe up my butthole.
And you're
I'm
not happy?
hesitant to post this. I'm hesitant to post this, but
No,
I'm
you
also
will post this. You will
This
post
is
this.
so funny. This is quality content.
It'll show
Hashtag
her.
content.
It'll just show her normal, weird fucking people. It's like, we're here in a jacuzzi.
I'm just joking. That's not my fetish or anything.
No, yours is weight gain, breast expansion, and butt expansion.
To be fair, all good ones.
All good stuff.
Okay.
Could be worse. You could like be into Godzilla or something.
I mean, it's not the worst thing. There are worse things than that.
People who like Godzilla are just fucking weird.
You are right.
I mean, like, who likes Godzilla? I mean, it's just some fat, ugly bastard walking around in the suit.
It's just some ugly lizard. It's just a dude in a suit, and he's going like, "Rawr." It's a pretty shitty movie.
I think the funny part is you're describing exactly the production behind it. It's not even a joke. It's just.
We're trying to break you.
It's really not that easy to break me over Godzilla. I have to hate you to break me over Godzilla.
Aggro, he's not even that good of a role model. He uses
of course not. Of course not.
He's a giant lizard. Of course he's not a good role model.
He destroys cities.
Okay, next question.
Okay. Now that we are on theater things, I have a whole new plethora of questions.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you
Sorry,
don't.
did I elbow you in the booth?
No,
there are 3 theatrical versions of the very thing that inspired this kingdom. What is your favorite one?
That was actually my question.
They're asking which version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory we like.
I've only seen 2.
Yeah, I haven't seen. Oh, neither of us have actually seen the play.
That's fair. It's just the 71 movie.
That's all it is. Do you like the original or the new one?
There's the old one, the new one, and the opera. And the opera's pretty good. It's in English, but it's pretty good.
It's shit.
The old one. I like the old one.
Hey.
some things in the old one I like better. There's some things in the new one I like better.
Well, see, you can take a combination of the two of them and make it in a clip. There you go.
I
Hey,
could.
you could also
I
do
don't know.
Jackie Moves On.
For the
Yes.
yeah, from that '70s show.
Best
my vote. I'm gonna have to disagree with my wonderful girlfriend and say, probably the Tim Burton version, just because like I'm a pretty big Tim Burton fan, so like I feel
That's
like
fair.
his whole aesthetic is like more up my alley.
And thus, the great schism has been made. Honest to God.
And then they broke up.
Please don't. You're special.
Please don't. We need you. This is a special.
This is a special time.
I now have
Ice cream is a special time.
I now
Ice
have to
cream
edit.
Is a feeling.
I know.
Are you referencing the little baby's ice cream?
Little baby's ice cream.
Are you
ice
fucking
cream
serious? How do you know all the things I like and hate at the same time? How?
I've watched that video like 5 times in a row. So
Why? Why do you torture yourself like that?
That
I
thing
don't
is
know.
scary though.
No, you know
Have
it's a
you
scary
guys-
commercial.
She looks up dead bodies.
No, listen. Have you guys seen the one with the spoon?
Yes.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
she just goes and hits everyone?
No. That's a different video. That's the incredibly slow murderer with the extremely inefficient weapon.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that too. I need to ask you guys a question. This could be an event that we do if we were to ever get together and hang out, which given our proximities is probably hard.
Until the wedding.
Me and my college roommate. Sounds like I'm like 45, reminiscing on the old days.
Me and my college roommate, guys. Me and my college roommate.
We were watching creepy videos, and then we looked up this website that they recommended if you like creepy videos called Run the Gauntlet. It's not a fun thing to do. There's just nothing but terrifying and scary and weird content.
Wait,
See,
what's
I think-
it called?
I think
I
it
want to
would-
look it up.
Please don't look it up on your own. It's Run the Gauntlet.
Run the Gauntlet?
Run the gauntlet.
At
Oh
the end,
my
you get
God, yeah.
snapped by Thanos.
I'm gonna look it up.
See, I
Is it
think-
like scary or is it like
It's like real videos of bad things happening.
Ooh,
like
I wanna
a
watch that.
car crash?
So like ISIS beheading videos.
Even worse.
Ooh.
Just it gets progressively worse. It starts
dear.
with
Ooh, I wanna
look.
watch-
Oh, it
I
starts
wanna
with
watch that.
look, a very minor gash, and ends with that is not just a dead body. I don't know what that is, but it's a problem, and we need to stop looking at it.
Oh, I need to watch that.
So,
I need to
babe,
watch that.
you can look
That
at
is
this
That
my-
on.
sounds
You
awesome.
can look at this on your own. I will be doing something else. on
Don't,
the other
don't
side
worry,
of the
don't worry, Candy.
planet.
The real strong
Wait,
people
hold
are here.
on.
Is
hold on,
it
hold on.
worse than Reddit 50/50?
It's
love
Reddit 50/50, but only the bad 50s.
50-50.
Oh, I like that.
Wait, what?
Yes, Candy. Yes.
Wait. Hold on. I have to ask a question. First off, Riddler. Okay. Second off, SB, how are you scared of planes, cars, and roller coasters, but you can do the gauntlet?
No, I love that stuff. That stuff is so interesting.
How
I
the
get to see it. No, it's
I feel the
interesting.
same way. I feel the same way. It's
Yes.
so
I mean, to be fair,
interesting.
I also have a bizarre fascination with serial killers, which is
Yes.
As
not
do
at
I.
all.
Candy is my spirit animal. Yes.
Yes. It doesn't mean we're bad people or
No, of
that-
course not.
No
But
one's
I'm just
just
very
saying you
confused
are.
because all of my assumptions about the world have just been transformed.
No,
Then
because
again, I also am a shut-in.
so interesting to see. It's so interesting to see, and then it's like, wow, oh, that shit actually happened. It's like, oh, cool, look at that. That's interesting.
I used to
wow,
watch
that's-
Rob Dyke
that's
a
how
lot
that
about
works.
that, and then like I stopped because he was kind of a meanie.
Because
He's
it was a
essentially
meanie or a
yeah.
meme.
meanie, like
Oh.
ME.
I thought you were saying he was a meme. I was like,
No,
you're a
no.
bitch.
First off, I'm not stupid. It's meme, and
Good boy. Good boy.
and second off, it's just he's like JonTron but for scary shit. I do like creep.
I have
top-
several questions.
Yes.
Oh, no, that was a John Chon reference.
The table. I was just
God
about to
damn
say,
it! I
the
was so
tables
fucking
have been-
stupid.
The tables have been turned. The
All right, let me drink my
interviewees
soy
are
milk
asking the
because I'm a
questions.
soy boy cuck. That was
No,
delicious.
Agro, you're a tamale friend. You're also a gay
We've essentially just put that in the forefront. That is now public knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, so since this is going on for a long time, we should finish it up with something because this is fun.
I like cheese.
That is fair. You
Cheese
have
is fun.
stated. We could
What's your
also.
favorite cheeses? My favorite cheese is Parmesan.
I like pepper jack.
I like mozzarella and cheddar because I'm a basic bitch.
Oh, mozzarella's good too.
Mozzarella and. Did I actually eat pure provolone once? I did. I do like provolone.
Have y'all ever had pepper jack though?
Yeah.
This shit's fire.
It literally is fire though.
I would murder a baby with my bare hands for some mozzarella and cheddar.
Okay, here's the question. Do you like shredded, like pre-packaged mozzarella or fresh mozzarella?
Shredded.
Fresh mozzarella.
No, or grated.
Grated.
No, mozzarella. They don't grate mozzarella, babe.
Oh yeah, just Parmesan, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, for Parmesan,
Well,
grated.
I am what is known as Italian, so probably fresh mozzarella.
Fresh mozzarella is basically just like eating dough, and it's so delicious.
Oh no, man! I don't know how you can eat that. I tried to eat that, and it makes me go. Ugh.
They come in little 3-pack pearls at Costco.
I've seen that. I saw that. Like, I saw that
I would
last time
eat
I was
them
here
just raw. I just
in
eat them.
America. And it's like so nasty looking.
Next question.
All right, so this is not
Next
a question
question.
about the. This is not a question about
next
the community.
question. Next question. Aggro, do you have a question?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Next question isn't in regards to the community. What's your favorite Pokemon? I just feel like mixing it up today.
Wait, what?
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Oh, my favorite Pokemon, Gengar.
I'm mixing it up. I'm sorry. This is
It's
both
a-
derailed and
my-
gone great.
My favorite's Gengar.
I
So
like
you
the
were
one that I like the one that commits suicide.
Fucking Electrode?
I don't know. I guess
That's the one that literally its only move in the wild
the
is
one that was in
explode.
like the one that was in like the Detective Pikachu. Like if they get like a fucking
Oh, Psyduck.
yeah, sure, whatever.
Psyduck.
Because that's like me if I don't get a massage, I have a panic attack.
So you have a panic attack and you destroy the entire countryside of Ireland, is what you're telling
No,
me.
I jump onto Britain and then destroy a part of their country.
That's fair. It's a better idea.
Angel of music.
Oh, I don't know if I have any more questions. This is just fun. This should just be the whole podcast. If we have like an hour's worth of interview at this point, it's
I
no
mean,
longer an interview.
I can always give a second interview tomorrow. She won't be here, but I mean, I can always just stop by and we can just shoot the shit.
That'd be
Shoot
fun.
shit.
We could call it after hours.
I don't know, like maybe, like it depends. Like I have to go shopping for food because I have literally only breakfast.
Well, in that case,
You have breakfast sandwiches.
So let me ask this: Is our time up now, or?
Well,
It doesn't matter.
If
I mean,
you want,
this.
if you want to promote anything, feel free now. Promote any websites.
Promote. Well, I promote ourselves, and then I also promote for obvious reasons, and then I also promote Candii expansions because they're also the ones that kind of got us the start. So go check out their Patreon. Make sure you buy Bizarre Adventures of Barry Goal whenever the fuck it comes out, because like I said, 50% of everything goes to St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So that way, some poor kid can hug their parents one day more. Because I sure as hell don't need the money, and it'll sure as hell help them out a lot more than it helps me.
Good.
And lastly, to all our fans, bear with us. We're creating quality content, so it might take a little bit more time, maybe another couple of weeks, but it's because we're trying to get everything perfect.
We want everything perfect for everyone.
Patience is a virtue. Patience
The
is a
Nintendo
virtue,
method.
guys.
Exactly. And with that, I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my jacuzzi night with my girlfriend.
Have a nice evening, y'all.
Have a nice jacuzzi. Don't get too
Bye.
drunk.
Have a beautiful time.
Bye, sisters.
Oh my
Bye,
god,
sister.
that's gonna get us caught.
Bye,
copy strike.
sisters.
Bye, sister.
I don't care. He looks like Casper
God.
the Ghost anyway.
To me, it's just like a statue. That's it. All right. And welcome back. That was very fun. That was a very fun interview.
We got you there. We got the corpse. We got Candii. This shit was awesome. Fuck yeah.
All right. What should we do first now for the next segment?
I just
News
wanna say,
or the second
I want to
discussion?
say, I want to say one thing, one small thing, and I just want a bit of silence now. You know, bit of science for me.
All right.
Grandpa Joe is the type of cunt who laughs at poor people on the
You do
television.
this every time.
Yeah.
It is without fail. I don't know how I didn't see this coming.
Continue on.
Oh, okay.
I think we'll do the news because that's really quick.
Yes. I'll
Plumpin is
definitely.
just yeah.
You do the
Plumpin,
stuff about.
Yeah,
You do the
Plumpin
stuff.
has released the next couple of images in their comic, and it's getting really juicy now. Yeah,
It is literally
yeah,
and metaphorically.
Yeah, there's a stupid pun for you. TMC has released kind of
a couple
of Blueberry videos. Two decent female ones and then one shitty male.
Jesus.
Not saying that just because it's male. I'm just saying it because it's a shitty actor.
Woods Kink Cafe, a famous or a more famous BBW model, has produced a Blueberry video, and she has done the makeup work and stuff, and she's very good. Excuse me.
You don't fucking breathe in my goddamn podcast.
I'm fucking yawning. I just woke up a little while ago. She made the video. It looks very good. So please go indulge yourself. Do not share it. Buy it. Fucking animals.
Yeah, don't do that shit, you little bitch.
Because she deserves support. She's very nice. And I believe SizeCon is definitely still on. They've updated a lot of information.
I actually do have information. SizeCon 2020 is coming, and is starting on February 15th to 16th in the Greater New York City area.
Fuck.
Now, if I can actually remember where the fuck the information was, and try to keep this positively practical and intentionally great, we can find that it's on February the 15th to 16th, 2020 at the, I'm going to say this wrong, at the Piscataway Radisson Hotel, which is
Canada.
Piscata. Yeah, Piscataway. I'm going to call it Piscataway.
Piscata.
Yeah. Of course, most likely your favorite artists will be there. MAXGROWTH, Demora, Koa, Lucia. Who knows? Who else might be there?
You might even see some other people. I don't know. I definitely can't go because I'm a poor boy, even with all my amazing tips.
Oh, great! I was gonna tease that we might do a podcast there, but no, we fucking can't. Great job.
You can with other people. I can't because I'm poor.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring Candii and Corpse and we'll do a three-way podcast.
And I'll have to fucking edit it, of course.
Yeah. We'll get MAXGROWTH and Demora on as well. We'll do and we'll get Cole. We should do an 8-person podcast or something like that.
Jesus Christ, that'd be terrifying.
Blah 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 blah. That's all it'll be. But yeah, make sure to support SizeCon 2020 whenever you can. It's a great opportunity to meet people that share the same kink as yourself.
Well, yeah, and they always have some fun events and panels.
Yeah. If I do show up, I'll be selling merch because I'm greedy fuck. But so I think that brings us to our final topic, which
final discussion topic: what mixes? And no, we don't mean with food and mixing things together. First off, that's nasty. Don't eat pizza and orange juice that tastes like vomit.
Sorry, don't mix fruit with pizza unless it's a pizza dessert. Otherwise, you need to be castrated.
Let me tell you, delivering pineapple pizzas is weird at my job. But anyways.
Oh no. Girl, you should just take the pineapple off and... Oh no, it's already contaminated with pineapple juice. Throw that shit in the bin. Fuck out of here.
But let's continue. A lot of people tend to be a lot more... There's groups of people in this community that have...
one-dimensional.
Yeah, and they have just a taste for the inflation, and a lot of this, and there's nothing wrong with that, but you can definitely mix this kink with a lot of kinks. There are some that I don't understand, just like with tailor-made clips, they definitely mix it with foot fetishism.
I'm popping. Don't do that.
I don't get the foot thing. But
yeah. Well, our girl just in general does not like feet.
No,
So
I don't
make
even
sure to
like
se-
my feet.
make sure to send them all your feet pics.
I'll kill you. I will find you and kill your family.
He will eat your children.
But anyways, one of like there are different things that can mix with this kink. One of the things that can mix is definitely like BBWs. Those are some of the most prominent people.
Yeah,
that...
BBWs, weight gain, body inflation, ass
Yeah.
expansion, breast. Those are kind of the like main kind of like things that people mix around with.
Yeah, because there are a lot of stories and a lot of ways that this can sort of merge very easily. Like you can make the juice sort of more pulpy and make it so it's like fat or texture of it.
Yeah, it's like fatty bits, or like instead of like more of a juice, it becomes like more fatty material.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely something that people should explore a little bit. There's also there are also kinks that have to do with like there's bimbo kinks, which bimbos definitely are the ones that are the most likely to take the gum without just thinking about it.
Yeah, because too stupid.
And you can definitely mix it up with that. I've seen it done before with a Sid Kid 44 drawing that got really dark really fast. Not safe for work. Sometimes not safe for like life.
Not safe for anywhere.
Just be careful when you look at it, because it gets dark really quickly. There are a lot of things that you can mix it with. Like you can definitely mix it with full transformation. Like instead of like expanding, it's a full-on transformation. That's what Big Blue Bitch 19 does. She's also very good at.
What a name, Big Blue Bitch.
Yeah, she's actually really fun and really.
I'm a big blue bitch.
She's the sweetest lady I've ever met.
Yeah.
She just got out of the hospital and is now getting back into the swing of things. So go support her if you'd like. But she does a lot of transformation stuff that centers around it, and it's definitely something that we should look into. You got some ideas, SB?
No, because I'm one-dimensional.
Then I will.
I'm a one-dimensional bitch.
I'll try to continue with finding it.
Well, because I would. The thing was with me, I don't really mix things that much, but if I do, I would go like more the base ones, as you mentioned, so like weight gain, breast, ass. I don't do lip because I'm not a bitch.
Yeah, lip can be one. Not too heavily.
Some people like to go the popping route, and they go like an overinflated, so they have like the eyes bulge out, and then the hands inflating, the feet inflating, all that. I kind of did that in my stories just because I hate people. Yeah. I'm joking. I don't hate people. I love people.
There's also
me
I
being
don't know
people.
if this counts as a kink. I'd like to say it does, but furries definitely mix with it.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can count that as a kink.
I'm trying to think what else, because I know there's quite a few. Shit. I don't know why I'm not.
A lot of people mix anime or cartoon versions with this.
Oh yeah, and then there's size kinks just in general, like giantess with this, or just general size. It just takes it. You just have to think about what you're gonna do it with.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And how you're gonna do it. Really, anything can be it. I know a lot of people mix it with slob and stuff like that, which is
some people mix it with slime as well.
Yeah, they do. They mix it with slime.
Lord Altros does a very good job at that. He actually makes it actually good looking, to be honest. Because it's kind of hard to make like an actual like good kind of picture / story involving that.
Oh yeah.
But he's actually made a good one. I've made a slime one.
It's there's also you can definitely do it with scent kinks or olfactory kinks. Which is a thing.
Enlighten me on that, because
it's essentially, it depends on the person, but it can range from terrible smells like gas and body odor to good smells like perfume and stuff. Olfactory kinks are more based around scents. So
just imagine having a fetish for farting and shit. What, you fucking?
Some people do.
What, you fucking? What, you fucking stupid? What, you fucking ugly?
Hey, don't fucking kink shame. You know what we have. We have a kink.
My kink is kink shaming.
Fuck your kink shame kink. Then there's I know for certain some people like the texture and sound as well, which isn't really exactly a kink either. I'm not kidding you.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
What the fuck is happening?
I just looked outside the window. This kid fell over. Oh, you little shit.
I don't know. I don't know what's
Over
happening
in the
anymore.
grass, you little fuck.
Oh.
Oh, he thought he was so cool. He was like running around. He ate shit on the grass. That's what happens when you're surrounded by fucking grass.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Anyways, back to the topic. But yeah,
that fucking transition.
I love doing that. That gets everybody.
Oh my
Every
god.
time.
Anyways, people like texture or sound. I remember writing something that just talked about the texture and the sound of inflation, and it got a lot of interest because a lot of people don't write about that, or when they do, it's secondary.
Yeah. I think
people...
another new one that's kind of coming out is mixing it with ASMR.
Oh yeah,
and that works. Oh,
I'd imagine so, because that falls under the sound and sensation sort of thing.
I have some ASMRs of my girl, and she did the whole violet thing, and it's like, oh, it's some good shit.
One of the more fascinating ones to look at are ones in which the person where it's where a person suddenly finds themselves thrown into the role. That's not like self-insert, it's more transformation to a different person entirely, or a different being entirely. Body swapping is a fascinating one.
Yeah, I suppose
Lord has done.
Yeah, Lord has done body swapping, I believe.
Yeah, Weeb Lord. There's also there are just tons of kinks that you can mesh this with. Whatever you are interested in.
Essentially, you can mix with anything. Trust me.
Just
the internet.
Have the balls to do it.
Yeah, but there's some stuff you shouldn't mix. Don't mix kids with this shit. You
please don't. Don't fuck kids. Don't even fantasize about kids. If you think about kids now, fuck you.
Or I'll fuck you. And you don't want me fucking you.
It's like, and that comes back around to the main thing. You can mix anything with this kink. Just don't mix the stuff that you probably shouldn't.
Don't mix shit with this. Literally.
Don't be a sketchy person. Don't be the person that people talk about behind your back.
Don't be a bitch.
And please, for the love of God, do not try and people who are younger than you probably shouldn't be talking to you if you are an adult. So in the kink variety, unless you're being educational, which that's even a stretch, don't mess around with kids.
Yeah, don't be a slut.
Now that we have finished that topic, do you have any closing remarks?
I just want to say, fuck you, Avatar. Endgame beat you. Look, fat cock, James Cameron, who famously said, superhero movies won't make jack shit when it comes to money.
I don't understand. Fucking Batman 1989 proved that to be wrong. Why the fuck did James Cameron think that?
Because he's too stupid.
Because he's a fucking prick. He's never gonna make a superhero movie. I know. I want people to understand that. People want him to. I don't think he should.
I can't wait till Avatar 2 bombs. Because honestly, realistically, think about it. Name one character of Avatar.
Exactly. I can't fucking do it.
My point proven. I genuinely couldn't. I actually looked up the characters' names, and I was like, I don't know. I only remember two actresses, and that's Zoe Saldana and Sigourney Weaver. That's all I remember.
Oh, that's right. Sigourney Weaver was in that movie.
See, even you just forgot about that.
I didn't fucking remember. I didn't even see the movie. Oh my god.
Yeah, the only reason that movie got popular was because it was the first movie that came out with 3D. So yeah, Avatar.
Or it was one of the first ones to use specific effects of 3D, because the first 3D movies came out in like the 80s and 70s.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like,
it's like fuck Avatar. Much as I have a problem with how Marvel takes its films, it's not as bad as Avatar. The cultural impact of Avatar was nothing. Nobody can remember Avatar.
It has put it this way, Avatar had no replay value. At least Endgame has so much replay value.
My cousin once brought it over when he was visiting with my families from South Dakota, and they tried to watch Avatar. Mind you, it's a long movie on my grandma's TV on a Sunday night when there's football on. And needless to say, it did not last long because they all wanted to watch football, and so did he. So they just watched football.
People would rather watch a bunch of men kick their balls around. So
I'll tell you, American football is boring.
It's fam, any football here is boring.
I
get into rugby. Need to get into rugby. That's where real men play.
I can't watch sports as often. I like baseball. Baseball's fun.
Yeah, baseball's good.
But like,
I like golf.
This is so weird. We're getting such a weird topic.
Well, we don't have any topics, so that's just shit talk.
Yeah, that's just fucking. I'll tell you, I delivered a pizza for a guy a couple days ago who had yellow teeth, and he had this intense stare. He had this vibe. He was like a large, old yellow.
He's a fat fuck. Just say a fat fuck.
And he had the vibe that he fucked kids. That was his vibe. That was his vibe, and I was very.
You should have spat in his pizza. He probably would have liked it.
Ugh.
Wait. Did you feed your pizza to Grandpa Joe?
Grandpa Joe doesn't fuck kids.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
Grandpa Joe is the type of cunt that would do that. With the police watching.
I'm trying to think.
That part's very important.
I have delivered pizza to several places that I've wondered about. But most of the time, pizza delivery is pretty easy.
Yeah. I hope to God one of these days when you're delivering pizza, you gotta do pizza time.
My cousin told me one day, don't come back until 5 o'clock because it wasn't busy. I got back. It was very busy. My cousin is a liar.
Liar!
You liar!
Liar! You better put a cutaway gag, bitch.
I might. I need to.
I've watched so many of the last podcasts, and we say, oh, we're gonna put a cutaway gag, and you never do it.
Because I'm fucking stupid, okay?
Dirty little slut.
And then, so anyways, that was the podcast. I think this will be a shorter one. I kind of hope it's a shorter one, but I don't know how long the interview will be, so we'll just see.
The interview was at least an hour long, so.
Oh Jesus!
And we've actually been talking for about an hour and 40 minutes.
Oh Jesus! This is gonna be one of the longer ones. This felt like it went by so fast.
We went big. We went big for episode 5. We fucking have been saying we'll be doing for the last couple of episodes, and we fucking delivered.
All right, it's been a good day. Now, have a good whatever, people. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, fuck. I don't know. Take a shot. Take a shot. Don't take a shot. You take the whole bottle.
Fucking Jesus, that's a lot of alcohol.
PSA: we did not promote alcoholism on the Juicing Room.
Please
podcast.
don't. That is the reason why I have a lot of trauma.
Okay, here we go. But yes,
not gonna be my therapy session. I'm just saying.
No, we don't have any time for therapy sessions.
All right.
If you want to check out Aggro, go ahead, check out his.
Check out SB's because SB's work is pretty good.
Yes, I am finally back to making GIFs and stories and morphs, and I am looking forward to getting myself a nice little studio. Getting some attires, getting some new suits, and shooting content with my girl.
With his beautiful girlfriend.
Yes, very beautiful.
I'm saying, based on a guess and what he has said before, I have no idea what SB or his girlfriend looks like.
Yeah, and you never will. Joking.
Yeah,
but,
fuck.
Yeah, fuck you. Never know. Maybe good things might come out. Maybe she might get in a collab with Candii. Let's break
They've
the
talked
internet.
about that several times.
We have actually.
They've discussed it several times. I've been present vaguely for it.
Yes, but yeah, let's break the internet one of these days. Because why not?
And then enjoy life. Just generally try to enjoy life. If you can't, get therapy because you have depression.
Or just eat chicken.
That's also true. Chicken does help. So does chocolate. Which reminds me, I have Japanese chocolate that I need to eat.
Good, nobody cares. Go eat it. You
All
fucking
right.
aggressive looking bastard.
Have a good day, y'all.
Have a bad day.
That was mean. Take it back, jerk. I'm not gonna make. I'm gonna make.
Okay.
I will not end the podcast until you do.
I will take it back.